All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to another episode. Vern's Valley here. We're doing an update for this weekend's storm that's coming in, especially for tomorrow, with some severe thunderstorms possible for our area. So I just kind of want to go briefly over that real quick this morning. We'll be looking at the NAM 3 kilometer, and then also the HRRR and some other ones, little outliers. So I just wanted to go into tomorrow. We'll get there. So this is for tomorrow. Look at that. So 22Z. This is 8 p.m. Subtract that 5 hours. This is 4 p.m. for tomorrow. As you can see, Mankato is about 80 degrees. You can really see that warm front, and that's what we need, right? We need the instability, a lifting mechanism, and some moisture. So you definitely have the instability there. 75 degrees, 45 degrees over there in Wisconsin. That's a heck of a sharp drop off. So definitely you could see some storms fire up on this warm front here, especially maybe out in this warm front sector. But as we progressively get on, this is 7 p.m. You can still see 75 degrees. You can see that warm front start to sag to the south. Really, those temperatures start to fall off as soon as the sun starts to set. We'll get over to the dew points here for tomorrow. I need that moisture. Look at that. So again, this is for, let's see here, 9 o'clock, so about, 4 p.m., 3 p.m., right around there. So Mankato's just below that 60-degree dew point notch, and that's kind of what I was looking at. So normally on these setups, if you have a pool of the 60 degrees, you could really look for supercells to erupt on that. So we'll take a quick sounding here. See a probable hazard over here, marginal tornado. As you can see right here on this temperature gradient, that capping inversion will definitely hold back the storms. Not as much rotation in the atmosphere. You have a little bit of the southwesterly wind, very light, and then as you get up in the atmosphere, the winds crank up. But a little bit of rotation as you go up, but not much. Cloud base is good, but very thick cloud base between the LCL and the LFC. So the LFC is when the actual clouds start to rise. So basically, this would be the start of the updraft, and then so we can have some high-based storms, some hail probabilities. I just wanted to go highlight that is that for tomorrow we could definitely see maybe a brief spin up, some hail. Let's see what they're pulling up here for composite reflectivity. Let's see what radar says here. So this is for Friday, right around 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And as you go on, you can see all of this convection to the northeast. This is all snow, ice, a good mix for them, but it's too warm down here. And then look at that. So this is 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. You can see Mankato get that cluster, as that cold front and warm front sag to the south. So maybe we'll see some storms. We'll go over here to the SBC outlook real quick. Go to not that one. Day 2. Look at that. So this is for tomorrow. Storm Prediction Center just put a marginal risk out, just in case any storms do fire along that warm front. Definitely have the moisture, instability. That capping inversion will definitely hold back storms for sure. Maybe a miracle. Yeah, as you can see here, portions of Nebraska through the Great Lakes. Maybe some stronger storms over the mid-Missouri Valley, but ain't much. Just figured talk about it. Let's see what they're pulling for tomorrow. 85, 86 down here. You can see almost 90s down here in the South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, a little panhandle, so to speak, right there. But anyways, we'll take a look at the HRRR. So between these two, that's what I like to go for like either today or tomorrow's severe weather or weather, so to speak. HRRR is kind of, I don't know, they're both hit or miss. We'll see what the HRRR pulls up for tomorrow. So this is 1 p.m. This is 3 p.m. Look at that. 86 degrees. The record for Mankato is 88 degrees. And then Twin Cities is 83 degrees. So it'll be darn near record-breaking temps for tomorrow, guys. And then as you can see, it really cools off as that sun hits. You can see the storms form right here a little bit as that warm front is right there. We'll see what composite reflectivity pulls up. The old radar scan here. So this is for 3 p.m. 4, 5, 7. Oh yeah, right there. You can see them just barely faintly fire up along that front. No more spotty showers over here. But then yeah, as that cold front also sweeps through. It's a cold front, warm front, however you want to call it. But as that front sweeps through, we'll get some convection on that backside. So this is 11 p.m. for tomorrow night. So I really think there will be like a really big capping inversion for tomorrow. And the HRRR is the outlier here, as you can see. Still 56 dew point, which is okay. But as you get later in the evening, this is 4 p.m. 52 dew point for Waseca County, Blue Earth. Not really the moisture we need. We need at least 55 dew points. Yeah, look at that spread. Not good at all. So the HRRR is, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be hot, too hot tomorrow for storms. But as you can see out here, that pool of 60 degrees pools up over here in Wisconsin, and you have more of that, almost that rotation. As you can see where my mouse is, from that 0 to 2, 3 kilometers, you kind of have that spin in the atmosphere. But again, that capping inversion right here, where my mouse is, you can see that red bump out in the temperature gradient. Another capping inversion. So, but look at this over here in Ohio, Michigan. Look at that. We click out here, see what the sounding looks like. Tornado. Look at that. That cloud base is super low, and it doesn't take long for those clouds to start rocketing into the atmosphere. So other than that, guys, we'll go briefly over this weekend's setup. It's looking a little messy, looking a little, I don't know. Well, look at that. So anyways, this is Saturday morning, going into Saturday afternoon. As you can see, this another low pressure system's coming out from Nebraska area, basically from the Rockies. Look at that, snow. I don't like that. The GFS was wrong last week, so we're going to take this with a grain of salt. The European model has been a little more forgiving for the snow. So here we go. This is Saturday at 1 p.m. You can see the rain moving in. Yeah, all rain, thunderstorms. Bam! I'm going with the European model, guys. We're getting all rain, no snow at all. I wonder if I'll let it take a sounding right here. If we just get heavy downpour. Yeah, I mean, low base, yeah, very. I mean, you have maybe some hailers, but I doubt it. Some heavy downpours. But look at this. I want to look at this big storm. Yeah, look at that. So you see the low pressure system right here, and that warm front dragged right across the Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin border right here. And then, so if we click in here where the triple point would be, yeah, look at that, there ain't nothing. Not enough cape in the atmosphere, not enough juice to make that air parcel rise and create a robust updraft. So, just not enough forcing, not enough mid-level winds. Yeah, look at that weak 500 millibar. I mean, not weak, but upper level winds to really carry that anvil, that moisture up and away. So we're gonna take the European model, guys. It's gonna be too warm on Saturday. Yeah, 39 degrees, and we're just gonna see rain. That's my forecast. Just rain, no snow. We don't need none of it. But just to piss some of you guys off, I love throwing the GFS on there. Look at that. Oh, I'm going a little too far ahead now. Look at that. 8 inches Mankato. 10 for Wasika. Rochester's 13. I don't like any of that shit. So we're going with the European model, guys. That's about it. Hope you guys liked what you watched. Please like, subscribe, comment, share it. I like any feedback at all. But that's pretty much it. Maybe some severe thunderstorms for tomorrow. Maybe a brief spin up depending where all the moisture pools and the warm front sets up. If it can break that capping inversion, I could see a supercell or two. So other than that, guys, stay tuned for the next update. Maybe we'll see something tomorrow. Maybe we won't. Other than that, have a good weekend.